let's jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are this spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. What are the messages for feminine? All right. We have the distorted masculine. Okay. The distorted masculine. What else? The divine feminine. Okay. Compatibility. Okay. Commitment. Okay. Okay, boundaries, yeah, and the garden. All right, underlying energy here is soulmates. Yes, I feel like this is your soulmate. However, they come to you still in the distorted state, meaning they're caught up in all the 3D stuff, okay? Career, social status, different things like that, okay? And there's nothing wrong with caring about your place in the world. It's just how one goes about putting themselves into the world, or how one goes about marking themselves in the world, different things like that, okay? So this person is still caught up on impressing others and what things look like, the appearances of things, instead of what's going on beneath the surface, what's really happening, stuff like that, okay? So at some time or another, it could have made you question the compatibility between the two of you, but you are compatible, okay? This card would not have come out otherwise. I feel like this person often wonders what it would be like to commit themselves to you, or what commitment with you would be like. All right, you being a person that they feel like they're healing with, or that they're healing around. All right, this person really does feel like the two of you are connected in several ways. All right, we have boundaries. The boundaries that you have set in place with this person really help them to respect you. All right, also help them look at love and relationships from a different point of view. You are this entire garden here. So everything about you is healing, it's therapeutic, and then it has a nerve to be natural and real and raw, okay? So this person feels like you are a gift from God, okay, that is here to help them heal. All right, underlying energy, soulmates. Again, this definitely feels like your soulmate manifestation. They feel like they manifested you into their life. For some of you, you've been wanting your person. You're manifesting your person. All right, there was one card that just tried to stay behind over here, and I saw best friends on it, soulmate, and that's exactly what it is, soulmate. This is your soulmate. That's double emphasis on that. All right, double emphasis on that. Okay, let's get into this reading. Messages for divine feminine. All right, messages for divine feminine. All right. They could have experienced a lot of trauma earlier in life. Okay. That could have had them look at love, relationships, and stuff like that a certain way. But after dealing with you, they believe the best about love and relationships now, because they see it right in front of them. They feel like they met their homie, lover, friend, everything in one. Okay. Somebody that they can have businesses with, raise children with, go on adventures with, be fresh with. Okay. They feel like they got it all in one person here. The Hermit. Okay. Queen of Wands, you stay to yourself too. You're very attractive, very magnetic. A lot of people love to be around you, but you don't give everybody access to you. So it's exclusive. It's given exclusive. Okay. Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, this person feels like sometimes they're on the outside of your life, like you don't let them in all the way. It's the boundaries. You have these boundaries in place because you know this person is in distorted energy. It's not that you don't love them, but you've done a lot of work to raise your vibration to this place. And the Queen of Cups is very intuitive, very psychic. So you trust your intuition. You are in tune with your higher self. And whatever your spirit guides give approval to, you all for it. Whatever they say pause on, you pause on. If they say it ain't it, then it ain't it. So I feel like you're just trusting what it is that your higher self is telling you. Yes, you stay to yourself quite often. I feel like this could also represent some of you going ghost and distancing yourself from this person at certain times. You know, like if you feel like they're in the energy of just confusion, distortion all over the place, you pull back. You set these boundaries in place, and you have spiritual protectors that don't allow them to cross the boundary. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, we're compatible. Yeah, we're soulmates, all this other stuff. But when you're ready to ascend, when you're ready to be better, to do better, then we can be together. You know, then that's when the commitment comes in. Okay. So yeah, this person, I feel like with the Knight of Cups, they definitely have a lot of affection and romance towards you. Okay. They've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. I feel like if this person ever at all, you know, comes to you or in the past came to you and tried to lie or manipulate, nope, you saw straight through it. You see straight through this person all the time. We have the Lovers, yeah, because it's your divine counterpart. You see straight through them, your mirror souls. So a lot of you, like, I remember when I was distorted. I remember how I behaved. I remember how I moved. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, but I've evolved, okay? Nine of Pentacles, you've evolved. You're very confident, self-sufficient, okay? King of Cups, now they're evolving. This person's heart is opening, okay? They're learning how to trust and love again. Aww. They're learning how to trust and love again through you, okay? Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages? The Judgment. Okay, yeah, their discernment on you, on this relationship, is that it's worth their effort. They're going to give their all to this with the Seven of Wands. They're going to give their all to this connection. They're going to give their all to you. Three of Swords. They don't want to cause you any pain, any heartache. And I feel like the distance, the separation, whatever's going on with the Five of Pentacles and the Hermit is causing them a lot of grief. Okay, this Three of Swords. Yeah, they just want to heal. Okay, and they feel like they're healing when they're connected to you. They feel like they're healing, being loved by you, sharing love with you, stuff like that. They're going through an intense transformation within, and it's going to start affecting their surroundings. Ten of Cups. Yeah, they want a happily ever after with you, and they know the way to do it is to block out any outside interference and distractions and to really focus on what's going on within themselves. Okay, quiet their mind, quiet their spirit, stuff like that. Meditate, rest. Okay, yeah, this person feels like their manipulation tactics that would have worked on other people, again, don't work on you. So it's forcing them to level up. All right, the Star card, yeah, the King of Cups, is forcing them to level up. Okay, because it's not about y'all being incompatible. It's not about them not wanting commitment. It's not about, you know, them being distorted because they don't have to stay distorted. You know, it's more so about, you know, transforming yourself within so that your surroundings can be different. Really putting the energy and effort into yourself, you know, because you only gonna love the person you say you want to commit to as much as you love yourself. And if you're willing to put up with whatever, then what will your relationship be like? If you're willing to settle for whatever, then what will your relationship be like? If you care so much about what everybody thinks, then what will your relationship be like? So all that, all right? Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity, equal give and take. That's what you want. You want equal give and take. Yeah, the Empress. Okay, you're not settling for nothing less, period. All right, so I feel like this person is coming towards you in the very near future. All right, to give it a go, to give it their all. Seven of Wands, because with the Wheel of Fortune, they really do feel like this is a destined connection. It's something that's meant to be. All right, and they don't want to lose it. They don't want to let it go. All right, they love and respect the way that your mind works. Okay, they love and respect the way that your mind works. They see you as the Empress. Okay, they see you as somebody that's dependable, reliable, self-sufficient, confident, beautiful, intuitive, intelligent. I already said that. Ace of Wands. So they want a breakthrough with you. Okay, Two of Pentacles. For some of you, I feel like, not all of you, but for some of you, you know, you were going back and forth about whether or not you wanted to continue or whether or not you wanted to pursue. All right, but ultimately, this person is showing you through their actions how they feel about you is going to make all the difference. All right, we have Six of Cups. This could be something that they've been struggling with since childhood, just lying, okay? But a person lies when they're afraid or when they're worried about what the outcome is going to be. Ace of Cups. This person feels like they don't have to lie. They don't have to manipulate. They don't have to be deceitful. They don't have to do this. They don't have to do that. They feel like they can be 1000% honest with you. They can be all of themselves with you. Yeah, Ace of Swords. They finally found somebody they can be all of themselves with. So they want to marry you. We have commitment here, double emphasis, because the Ace of Pentacles is my engagement ring. Why would I make that my engagement ring? Because it represents security, stability. All right, a brand new, secure, stable opportunity being offered. And when we're talking about love, what else would that be? All right, especially with the Hierophant. This is somebody that is not just wanting to waste your time, but somebody that feels like they can be all of themselves with you. They want to apologize to you for any time that they ever made you feel otherwise, or for whatever made you feel like you had to distance yourself from them in the first place. They want to apologize. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles. Let's see. Yeah, okay. What's going to come as a shock to you is this person being dependable, reliable, and everything that they said they are going to be. They're going to show you that. All right. The moon, the hangman. I feel like this person keeps a lot of their feelings for you to themselves. Okay. They feel stuck on you. They feel like they can't get over this even if they wanted to. You have the Knight of Cups. They have a lot of affection and romance that they feel when they think about you. Ace of Cups. They feel like their heart belongs to you. All right, Temperance. If they had to pick and choose between you or another, you're the choice. As far as this person is concerned, they're like, it's a no-brainer. You will always be my choice. You will always be the one that I want. You will always be the one I want to be with. Okay? Yeah, see, we got trust here. They feel like they can trust you. Respect, reliability, belief, and honesty. I wanted to shuffle it, wanted to come out. Okay? This person could be extremely competitive. They will fight for your attention. They will fight for your affection. Okay? They feel like you're their divine feminine. They don't want to miss out on being with their divine feminine because they couldn't get right. No, so this person is getting right. Yeah, we got commitment. All right, building, teamwork, dedication, devotion. Yeah. Okay, they're serious. Honey, they ain't playing. Okay, we have apathy, weariness, self-absorbed, stagnation, depression. They could have gone through that energy for a while, being very self-absorbed with what was going on with them, what was happening with them. Okay, they felt depressed, but it was because they were in that same energy. Then in comes this garden. You be in the garden, okay? They have all their natural healing right there, okay? Influence, yeah. So it's your influence, all right? Bravery, confident, persuasive, strength. It's everything about you that has made this person see, like, okay, there's more to life than what everybody thought, okay? Role play, naughty thoughts. They have naughty thoughts about you all the time, okay? Speaking of thoughts... Theirs is quite naughty. All right, we have Queen of Pentacles, nurturer, prosperity, responsible, and sensual. Okay, for those of you who have been intimate with the person, they feel like you're the best they ever had. Okay, the best they ever had, honey. We have routine. All right, reliable, consistency, patience, and conventional. So they want to be a part of each other's routines. Okay, they want to be a part of your life for the long haul. This is not temporary as far as they're concerned. Creative inspiration, talent, skills, passion, and growth. Yeah, this person respects, admires you, appreciates you, and they're, did I say inspired by? I feel like I did. I feel like this person is inspired by you, okay? I can't get the sin of you out of my mind. Yeah, for those of you who have been intimate, this person loves the way you smell. Okay. Every woman has their own scent. They love the way you smell. Okay. We have expertise, trade, master, quality, self-employment. Some of you work for yourself and you do great. All right. You've inspired this person to make certain moves, certain decisions, etc. They're doing it. They're going for it. Okay. Something flew out. What does it say? Defeat. Sometimes they could have felt defeated. All right, we have logic, discipline, protection, focus, and structure. Underlying energy here is romance. All right, I'm going to go get that card in a second, guys. But that's what it says. It says defeat. So in the past, this person could have felt defeated by some of the things they went through. Okay, they could have felt defeated by life. It could have just put them in the energy of feeling really beat up. Okay, hence that distorted masculine. Okay, it's like, are you distorted or have you just been through a lot and you thought that was it? You thought that was all. You thought that's what your life was going to look like and be like. And then in comes the love of their life and they're like, oh, shit, you know, love doesn't have to be like this. Life doesn't have to be like this. Things can be beautiful, okay? One sec. Yep, defeat. It says abuse, sabotage, deception, bullying. All right, there was a lot of deception around them due to abuse that they took. Abuse from family and friends, abuse from whoever karmic partners were, abuse from society. All right, they sabotaged a lot of their opportunities because they thought that things just had to be a certain way. They could have been bullied into making certain decisions their entire life. And then in comes you. Okay, in comes you, who's like, the quality of life can be so much better, you know. Tap into all that's available to all of us. You don't have to just do things a certain way because people said X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3. No, that's not how that works. This person could be extremely creative and very passionate. You know, they have a lot of skills that they sleep on that they just were not doing anything with because people said, hey, you know, you can't make a real career out of this. You can't do this. You can't do that. Yes, they can. Okay. And then again, like I said, this is your twin flame soulmate, shared values, and a lot of sexual desire between the two of you. All right. I love when you let me know how much you've missed me. Naughty thoughts. Okay. So maybe when the two of you are intimate, you telling them that in the ear, how much you miss them. Okay. You know what I mean by how much you missed them. Okay. Let us see. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages for feminine? What does she need to know? All right, we have desire. Overwhelming desire may be leading to dissatisfaction or control issues in the relationship. So see, they desired you a lot. All right, and again, this is where you had to put those boundaries into place. You're like, listen, no, you have to work on certain things within self. Then the way that you want me, you can have me. But you don't just get me and you all distort it. You know, that energy is going to mix. So we have growth, all right? You are in a phase of personal growth. Challenges and hardships are helping you become stronger and wiser. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Messages for feminine. What does she need to know? We have creativity. Your creativity is flourishing, allowing you to bring new ideas and perspectives to all areas of your life. You're just very creative, feminine. All right, you're in your Empress energy for sure. Okay. Creative, beyond measure. Okay. And leadership. And that's why I wanted to flip itself. Okay. You are stepping into a leadership role, inspiring others and guiding your team towards success with confidence and clarity. Okay. A creative leader. That's what it says here, though. Creative inspiration. You inspire others through your creativity. All right. People know they can trust you. You're committed to what you do. Your emotional healing. You are healing from past emotional wounds, rediscovering your capacity for love and self-compassion. All right. Underlying energy here is wealth. Over-focusing. See, they were over-focusing on wealth. May cause you to lose sight of what truly matters, leading to dissatisfaction. See? And then they were dissatisfied. They were dissatisfied because they were not getting the wealth that they were chasing after, that people told them they need to chase after. You were dissatisfied because you felt like this person was just coming after you like they just desired you only, and that was it. Meanwhile, they really do love you. And again, these boundaries that you set in place for yourself really make a difference when it comes to what's happening in y'all's connection and how close the two of you are becoming. All right. So if I were you, I would just trust the process. Also, I always look and see what's back here. Romance. Romance is dimming under the weight of daily life, or expressions of love are being neglected. See? So I feel like this person was just so focused on work, so focused on work, so focused on work. And they realized it doesn't have to be like that. You know what I mean? Life is not just about that. Okay. And they were not getting where they wanted to get because they were not finding that appropriate balance. Now they're like, okay, maybe if I give more energy to myself and towards what makes me happy and what I feel really helps me heal, then I'll see a lot of things flourishing the way I want them to, you know? So again, they're taking a page out of their Divine Feminine's book and being like, okay, this is how I should be moving. All right. So they're getting out of that distortion and into that clarity, into that consciousness, into that enlightenment. All right. So I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and huggeries.